da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Za-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, here we go. Here we go, 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 here we go. Oh, the time has come again, my friends. The time has come again. And I am happy to be back once more. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGuard01 and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. We are back, my friends, back in the world of Gyros, where we have a lot to do. And I would like to try to get things going as quickly as we can. Hello, Leo, Ellison, Sorrento. Welcome to you all, and thank you, Leo, for the rules. Consider them pinned. Very much appreciated, as always. Alright, so you all may be wondering, what are we going to be doing today? Well, today we are going to be doing a couple of things. One of which is farming up a whole boatload of wood. But another is moving around some animals. I need to set up an animal pen somewhere nearby so that I can set everything up. I did not make you anything, Sorrento. That just happened for some reason. Honestly, I do not know why that is a thing. I do not know why that is a thing. It is completely new to me. And I may have to look into what that is, because I don't understand it at all. I'm doing pretty good, Ryan. Thank you for asking. Doing pretty good. Having a pretty good day so far. I say so far, but the day is almost over, isn't it? Well, the day ain't over till I go to sleep. And I tend to stay up a little late sometimes. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Got my crops, so that's good. I planted a firefly bush, so we'll get some fireflies around me. Got all the wood types except for dark oak. That's right. I am going to need to go look for that at some point. Not a situation I was hoping to be in, but I can deal with it. Got some beehives spawning in alongside our trees. I gotta check. Can I silk touch a campfire with a pickaxe? Yes, I can. Good. So, I can very easily place this here, wait until night, and then pick up the hive, the nest, once the bees all go back inside. Good. That's good. Huh. I had not heard that was going to be a thing. That's interesting. At least it sounds interesting based on what you're saying there, Ryan. Alright, come on, bees. Go into your home. It's nighttime. You guys are supposed to go to your nest when it's night, aren't you? Go. I can put the nest away in a chest for safekeeping, along with the campfire for if we get any more beehives. I get you, Ryan. I get you. Still way too hot. Yeah, I actually did see the video by Mojang yesterday, Sorrento, and I am particularly excited about the Copper Golem in the, as we are currently dubbing it, Copper Update. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do in terms of storage when it comes to including the Copper Golem. Copper Golem is going to be a big help for me, I can tell you. I am kind of like Scar and Grian. If I don't have an easy means of organizing my stuff, it gets a bit messy and scattered all over the place. Yep, just yesterday, or possibly day before yesterday for you, Ryan, depending on when it went out, Mojang made an announcement that they are going to be adding new features for Copper, including the Copper Golem. Which, the Copper Golem, if you guys have not heard about it before, it was in the mob vote from back in 2021. Back in 2021, there were 3 contestants in the mob vote, and unfortunately the Copper Golem lost. Its purpose at the time was going to be to randomize redstone by pressing copper buttons that would be introduced with it, but it lost. It didn't end up happening. But now, Mojang have announced they are bringing him back, updated so that he has a new purpose. Now, when the Copper Golem releases, which currently it is available for previewing in the Bedrock Edition preview, you can... he spawns in with a copper chest. And any item you put in the copper chest, he will take as much of it as he can carry, and carry it to the nearest chest that either has that item in it, or has an open space available to put that item into it. So basically, he's an automatic chest organizer. Exactly, Ryan. Another mob got voted in place the Copper Golem of the past, and so we didn't get the one that pushes buttons. But now, we're getting the one that is basically a cute little mobile chest organizer. We are also getting copper armor and tools, which will be a tier between stone tools and iron tools, and leather armor and iron armor. So, nothing particularly groundbreaking in terms of stats. However, it means that copper finally has more uses than just making lightning rods or decoration. Which I know is going to make a lot of people happy, because some people have been saying that we need that kind of stuff. We need functional uses for copper beyond just the lightning rods. And yeah, we got some with the copper lights. We got them with copper trapdoors and such. But now we're getting even more such functions. People are going to be over the moon happy. I am certain of that. That's one way of putting it, Sorrento. You can also make your own copper chests if you like the look of them. And then Copper Golems, they will organize anything that you put into copper chests and try to organize it for you. They will try to put it in whatever chest that they can get to that either has a spot already prepped for it or has room for it. Alright, Sorrento. Here's hoping we see you soon. And like I said, that's going to be a big help for somebody like me, who I have a really hard time remembering to organize my chests. I will quite often dump stuff just into random chests. So if the Copper Golem gets to a point, is something that would make it so that my chests are passively organized for me, I just dump whatever I don't know where I'm putting it into a copper chest, let the Copper Golem handle putting it where it's supposed to go. I'm good for that. Yeah. I think we can opt out of having him organize our stuff if we just put it in chests on our own. Because he'll only take from copper chests. but he will place into any chest that he can find that either has room for the item, or preferably any chest that already has a stack of that item in it, even if the stack is incomplete. So, there are safeties against him putting something somewhere that it would not ideally go. There are ways to make sure that he'll put it where you want it specifically. Yep. When you spawn in a copper golem, he will spawn with a copper chest, which they both oxidize over time from the look of things, from the sound of things, and if you place down a specific level of oxidized copper, they will spawn in with that level of oxidation already on them. So you can have a variety of copper golems for different purposes, I think. But a copper chest can also be crafted by using copper around a chest in a crafting table. So you can also just make decorative copper chests if you want. I think it might be possible for the copper golem to also organize items put in those chests too, or move things from one copper chest to another copper chest, but I don't know that for a fact. I have not had a chance to experiment with the current build of it myself, but honestly, I'm tempted to do so. I'm tempted to look into how it actually handles such things, based on what's in the preview. Because again, it's in Bedrock preview at this point, or should be, and if it is not, then it will be soon. And normally I don't do anything with those sorts of things, the new stuff, until it's officially released into base vanilla, so that it's fresh and new for me. But I am honestly tempted to do a little video looking at the copper golem as it currently is designed and see how I like it, because I, for one, was looking to have the copper golem in that vote. At least I think I was. I might have voted. I don't remember if I did or not. But what I do know is that, unfortunately, the copper golem did not win back then. Although I guess now I should think of it as fortunately, because we're getting an even better copper golem. One that fulfills an even better purpose. A cool, cute little automatic chest organizer. Alright, let's put these logs and blossoms and saplings, in here. Oh, I am going to be using a lot of pale oak, so I may end up replanting that here in a little bit. But first, I want to tear down a bunch of the trees that I've planted so that I can get a ton of wood out of it. And yeah, that's going to include this tree. I want to break this tree down too. Oh, wow. I did not realize that I had planted a jungle tree there and it hadn't grown. I think it didn't grow specifically because there is a mangrove tree there. Mangrove trees are a pain in the neck. Sometimes I wonder why I bother with them ever, because of just how frustrating they are to break down. I'll tell you, one of the things I'm going to miss about Oasis is the XP farm. It's just hitting me that having to do something like this, having to deal with mangrove trees, farming a whole bunch of wood like this, I'm probably going to end up burning through my my hoe very quickly, and it's one of the few tools that it is really hard to get repaired. But I do have a plan that one of our next sessions we are going to try to find a skeleton spawner. Specifically a skeleton spawner, because I can automate that. I figured out that I can automate that using wolves in boats, or wolves in minecarts. Just have them pressed up against the kill chamber of the skeletons, and then sit there and let the skeletons do the work. Or let the wolves do the work on the skeletons. As long as the wolves can't be attacked by the skeletons, you'll get all the XP without any of the hassle. Because whatever your tamed wolves kill will drop XP just as if you killed it. I hadn't realized that for the longest time, but I was just recently reminded of that, so, hey, that's how we're going to do XP farming the next time we get a skeleton spawner in our grid. But that's probably going to end up having to wait until the next session at the earliest. For now, I want to focus in on harvesting wood, farming some crops, and hopefully figuring out what we're going to do for animal farming. Now see, this is the part of the tree that I'm not a fan of having to break down. Because it is very frustrating to break down the mangrove roots. Breaking down roots from a mangrove tree is tedious and tiring. And I clearly need to light up this hillside that I'm sleeping next to, since I am sleeping next to it. My gosh, why did I not think to light this up more? I guess I'm still getting used to how the vibrant visuals affect lighting out in the overworld. It feels like caves are naturally brighter in the vibrant visuals than they were in the pre-vibrant visual times, but I don't know for sure if that's accurate or if I'm just misremembering. One nice thing about these roots is I'm pretty sure they can be used as fuel in a furnace. So we can go stick these in a furnace and use them for fuel to cook up some food when we need to. Which, how much food do I have stored up? Okay, we've got plenty of food to last us for a while before we have to rely on the crops specifically for our own sustenance. What the flim-flam? You jerk. He just had to come waltzing in out of nowhere to give me a fright, didn't he? Because I'm not gonna lie, that actually kind of spooked me a little. It's like, why would you do that? Why you do that, you doofus? And I'll tell you why he'd do it. Because he is a doofus. He's a jerk. Minecraft zombies are jerks. In case you hadn't heard. A Minecraft zombie is a jerk. Alright, Ellison. See you when you come back. Hey, if you think your friend might enjoy the content, let them know about the channel. Sorry, shameless plug there, but hey, you gotta do something every now and then, you know? Gotta promote my channel. go. Keep gathering up the stuff. Hey there, Owen. Good to see you, my man. Been a little while. How you doing? Doing good? I hope so, man. I hope so. I have got a hole in front of me, don't I? Yes, I do. And that is a dark, dark hole. Well, it's blocked off now. Hopefully we won't have any issues with it. Hey, I got a question. How is everybody doing? Seriously, I'm curious. How is everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? I hope so. I'm glad to hear it, Owen. I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Having a pretty good day and night. Working my way through my plans, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the different builds in this area. I'm thinking I'm going to do kind of a fantasy theme for this region that we're in now. With Oasis, I focused on taking inspiration from desert builds with the Adobe-style house. I think that's what it's called. I think that's the style of house I built back in Oasis, the desert region. And then I, of course, built the Iron Pyramid. We repurposed those desert temples, so that kept the desert theme going. And then, of course, back in Winter Harbor, we focused on practical cabin house and a greenhouse for our crop farm to keep the snow off of our crops and make sure that our crops weren't surrounded by snow. I would have liked to have taken even more measures to keep the snow from being an issue in that area, but meh. If I end up in another snowy region at any point, I can tell you this, I will find ways to mitigate the snow issues as best as I can, to make them as small of a problem as potentially possible. But I'm going to be trying to make it so that every area we build in has a different overarching theme. So, Oasis, we focused on the kinds of things you'd find in a white, sandy desert. Like, say Egypt or the Sahara Desert. Kind of stuff that I would expect to see there, or over in the deserts of the United States, where it's more white sand. But I think I had been tempted to do a Wild West theme, and I'm sure someone's wondering, why didn't you do Wild West? Me, personally, I feel like Wild West themes are better for orange sand, out of the sandy biomes that exist in Minecraft at present. If there was a biome that had a sand that was more of a in-between the two kind of colors, then that would be the kind of desert that I would say, okay, let's make ourselves a Wild West theme in this region, instead of the orange or red sand desert of the Badlands, because that area would feel more fitting for a Wild West theme. Oh! Oh gosh. Oh, Ryan, that is... Aye, my friend. You find some way to keep yourself cool, you hear me? Stay cool, stay hydrated. Yikes. I am sorry that you guys over across the pond are having to deal with that kind of heat. Holy moly, that jungle tree just popped up in full potency. Yikes. Going up! Now this is a tree that we definitely have to make sure that we get as many saplings out of it as we can, because I don't want to have to go hunting more jungle saplings. It is a pain. This tree does not ever seem to like giving a lot of saplings when it's just breaking down on its own, so... Alright, Owen. Hey, we'll see you next time we get to. We'll see you next time you're able to be here, my friend. But thank you so much for joining the stream. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm always happy to see familiar names return to the chat. I'm also happy to see new names in the chat, too. Don't get me wrong. So hey, if anybody is watching who's new and hasn't been in the chat yet on the channel, by all means, make yourselves known. If you want to. If you don't want to, I understand. Okay. That was kind of freaky. Just heard the... Oh, gosh. Okay. Bedtime. Bedtime. I'm seeing a bunch of mobs. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. It's time to go to bed. Oh, wow. Okay, then I am really, really sorry that you guys are dealing with all that heat. All y'all over there. I did not realize there was so many areas dealing with all that heat. Here's hoping that you guys get some cool, refreshing rain. That it actually cools things down. And that things stay cooled down for you after that. Funny, Ryan. Funny. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That definitely did not feel good. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to make sure I organize everything. Like, see what I mean about my chest situations? It would be a whole lot easier to keep everything organized if I had something automatically sorting it all. So, I'm excited for the Copper Golem to become part of vanilla. And when I say part of vanilla, I mean part of non-preview vanilla. Because then I can employ it on this world as much as I could on a preview world. Right now, it's only in preview, so I can't do a darn thing with it on this machine. This machine doesn't do preview for some reason. Hello, Lucy! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Hope you enjoy the channel, hope you enjoy the stream, and I hope you are having a good day, or if not, that the stream makes your day just a little bit better. And I hope the same for everybody else watching. Live and otherwise, by the by. I'm gonna put these further up the shore. And I think it's time we harvest some cactus. You know what? I take it back. It was not time to harvest cactus. I forget, there is no ideal tool for cactus. At least, I don't think there is. If there is, somebody, please let me know down in the comments section of the video, once the stream goes into video form. Pop that in there, and come around here, put all the saplings and extra stuff away. Doobly-doobly-doobly-doop. There we go. Alright, let's see. Do I want to break those down, or no? I don't know. I don't think I have to. Yes, Lucy? Welcome to the stream, or welcome back to the channel if you are a returning viewer. You'll have to excuse me. Sometimes people come in with names that I haven't seen before, but they themselves were in fact here before, and so sometimes that leaves me a little uncertain of who is returning and who is fresh. So I like to kind of cover my bases where I can. I am so looking forward to the copper golem being implemented. Will make all my organization problems a thing of the past. I wonder, should I employ bamboo wood? I'm sure that I could, if I could get enough of it. So much bamboo. It's so satisfying. It is so satisfying. That is the thing I forgot to bring with me. I forgot to bring an allay with me. You know it? I forgot to make sure we brought an allay with us. Dag freaking nubbit. Whoa! Okay, I knew we were picking up a lot of bamboo. I did not realize it was going to be that much. Holy cow. Holy cow. That is insane. You can't break this back down to regular bamboo, can you? Nope. Oh well. Ha, see, that is the thing that makes me unsure if I can use bamboo. Because it looks like that. It's got that texture. It's very different from normal plank texture, if you actually look. Actually, it's not as different as I thought. But it is different. It even sounds different. Oh my goodness, I did not realize it would sound different. It still sounds like bamboo, even though it's been made into planks. How does that make any sense? How does that make even a lick of sense? Huh? I don't know. Why is it so? I don't know. But it's so. Yeah, that is a lot of bamboo. It can make a lot of sticks. Among other things. Go ahead and dump it all in here. Like I said, being able to organize everything passively would be amazing. Alright, so I want to set up an animal farm of some kind very close by the area that I want to have for my house. I'm thinking we smooth out an area over here. Whoops. Bearing in mind that I must do something with my moss. You know what? I'm thinking, let's put the moss right over here. And let's grab some bone meal and bone meal it. Not much, Ellison. Just running around, gathering wood, doing some simple stuff. Figuring out what I want to do for my animal farming for the time being. I need some kind of animal pens. Nice, we got flowering azaleas. That's good. I like the flowering azalea. It's very pretty. A very pretty sapling type. Fill this in with dirt. I don't know if this is actually enough room for everything that I want to put in here, but it's going to be a solid start for sure. Because I want to have all 4 of the major animals. Cows, pigs, chickens, and sheep. What's that, Ellison? You said guess what? I asked what, as if I don't have a guess as to what's coming. Spoiler alert, I do have a guess. And my first guess is chicken jockey. Said it just as it was popping up in the chat. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not that upset about it. It's kind of starting to... I'm kind of starting to not be bugged by it anymore. Which is kind of funny in and of itself. Alright. Let's see what we got. I'm thinking a space here for the chickens. Next to that, we'll do the sheep. Maybe. Actually, let's go ahead and figure out how... Let's go ahead and do some wood conversion before we decide what we're going to do. Because you never know. We may not have enough resources. As if. I'm sure we're going to have enough resources one way or another. I have no response for that, Ryan. Beyond... What? Where does this line of discussion come from? I am deeply confused in this moment. Which is not a fun feeling for me. My brain is looking at what you said and is just going, huh? My brain is imitating a goose, Ryan. My brain is imitating a goose because it has no idea how else to respond to that. Huh? And if that doesn't seem like a concern, who in the world is brushing their teeth with a carpet rug? What? What? I'm sorry, but that's what my brain focused on. It has to ask. Huh? Randomness. If that is your brand of randomness, I am a little concerned for my brain, because I feel like you're going to end up starting to throw out things that confuse my brain. And I'm just going to continue to end up being like, what? Which, again, a little bit concerning. Not sure if I've set aside enough room over here for this. Actually, yes I have. Excellent. Just what I needed. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that sense, Ryan. I'm kind of getting that sense. It is very concerning. Please be certain you are drinking water and finding ways to keep cool. Most confusing. The plot thickens. What sort of brain goes in that direction when overheated? My answer to you is one that's been overcooked. Consider, would his mind be going that direction if he wasn't overcooked from the heat in his area? Hello, Flash! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, this is a strictly single-player solo world. However, you are welcome to stay and hang out in the chat if you would like to. toss around ideas, thoughts on gaming. So long as you can keep it family friendly, you are welcome to do so, my friend. And we will gladly welcome you as such. Yes, Ryan, I think it might be time to get a refill on your water, my friend. Hydrate. Hydration is key. If you do not stay hydrated, you will start to have problems. Believe you me, I have learned the hard way how important hydration is, and how bad neglecting it can be. Wow, I'm already out of torches? How in the world did that happen? Well, time to craft some more! Good thinking, Ellison. Hello, Buyo! Buyo! Correct me if I am mispronouncing that name, by all means. But welcome to you! Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you're having a good day or night, and if you're not, hey, hope the stream makes your day or night a little bit better. Whoa. Yes, I hear you up there. Marshmallow, my good buddy. Being a good buddy to me, being a good buddy to me. Hanging round, keeping watch on everything around. He's good like that. I love having a happy ghast hanging around. It's quite delightful. Now, I need to find some animals. Well, we found a sheep. Let's lead the sheep into what is to be our sheep pen. Ooh, another sheep. 2 sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. 5 sheep, 5 sheeps, 5 sheep, 6 sheep, 7 sheep more. Alright, we got them. Oh. Next, we need chickens, cows, and, of course, pigs. You know, I wish that they would add... I don't know if they actually have in vanilla or not, but I wish they would add a deal with pigs where you can name one Technoblade and have it have Technoblade's crown. Have they implemented that in proper vanilla, or is that something you'd have to get a mod to make possible? Thank you very much, Ellison. Thank you for that assessment. Why'd they put me over here? I didn't want to disturb my jelly cat. Sit tight, Jelly. Ooh, pig! Pig, 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 pig. Piggy, piggy, pig, 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 pig. Here, pig! Here, piggy, pig, 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 pig. Here, pig! Come on in, pig. I made the pig's pen smaller. than the others. How in the world did I end up doing that? I did not mean to do that. This is a wonky kind of pen area, isn't it? Got some wonk right here in the middle. But you know what? I think it looks okay. I think it looks good. Seriously though, how did I get the pig pen messed up like that? How did I do that? How did I manage to mess it up like that? Well, thankfully, fixing it is not that difficult. Just knock out a few blocks. Move some blocks around. Move a block over. Boop. Boop. Beep. Bop. Ba-da. Boop. There we go. Now the pig pen is the proper size. Matches up with the cow pen. Bacon for breakfast. Nah. This pig we're gonna keep. We're gonna name that pig when we can get name tags again. Or if we already have name tags, we'll figure out a way to make a name tag. Set it up for... Set it up for a pig that we want to keep, and we'll name that pig that we want to keep. Ooh, hello, I see another pig. Here, piggy, pig, 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 pig. Here, piggy. Follow me. I don't want to call you Wilbur, because we've already got one pig in there. Should I call you Wilma instead? I don't know if that really works. But I kind of want to call this other pig over here Technoblade. I know what we'll call it. We'll call this one Wilma, and this one we'll call Tech. Tech and Wilma. Wilma and Tech. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, let's find some chickens. I need chickens. Wow, Ryan. Wow. Just wow. It's okay. It's okay. I know you're kidding around. I know you're joking. I know you are quite hot, quite tired. Because it is very early in the morning for you, isn't it? And thus very late at night. Alright, we got 3 chickens. I gotta come up with names for these chickens. I want these chickens to have names. Eventually I'm gonna name all the animals in this area, just because it's going to be our fantasy area. At least I think that's the theme I'm gonna go for. So what am I gonna call you guys? Yeah, I totally understand, Ryan. I can't sleep when I get overheated either. Seriously though, what am I gonna name these ones? I know what I'll call them. Babs, Bunty, and Ginger. That's a reference to a movie. If you know what movie it is, hey, kudos. Bonus points if you can actually tell me where I got the names from specifically. Have fun with that challenge. This guy's offering stuff that I can already get on my own. Bye-bye! Alright, so let's see. We've got chickens. We got pigs. We got sheep. Now, the only animal I still need are cows. I need cows. Cows, cows. I must find the cows. I need cows. So we can farm the cows. Where are the cows? Donald Daisy and Egg Dispenser. Oh, Ryan, you are a riot. You are a riot, Ryan. You truly are. That's a good thing. Alright, so this one cow... we still need to find another one. Hello! Hello, Vince! Hello, Vince. Welcome back to the channel. Pretty sure we've had you around before. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. Hey! Oh, you! Cow! Don't you ignore me! Come on! Gotta put you away! Gotta put you away in your pen so you're safe and secure. So that I know that for sure. And now we go find another cow. Oh! Parrots! Parrots! I forgot about parrots! I know I always get annoyed by the parrots when they start mimicking monsters incessantly, but at the same time, I want a parrot. Specifically, I want this blue one. Give me the blue. Come on, blue boy! Come on, blue jay! Come on down. Oh, blue. Darn it, come on. I want the parrot! If I've got easy access to parrots, I want the parrot! He likes to fly up high when I get nearby, doesn't he? Yo! He's mine! Oh, wow, the green one likes me! The green one didn't want a whole boatload of seeds. He liked me already. Sweet. Alright, so we still gotta find another cow. And I'm gonna keep my eyes open for any more colors of parrot that I haven't tamed yet. I don't plan on taking parrots with me everywhere, but I do like the idea of having a parrot or two hanging around. Who knows? Maybe we can set up a room in our house where we can keep our parrots and have them dance to music. Ooh, I see iron. I see bluebird. I see another blue bird. Blue parrot. Ooh. Oh, you're a wolf. I see a wolf. We find another wolf. Did I bring bones? I did not bring bones. I have bone meal. I don't have bones. Them bones, them not so dry bones. Wait a minute. I know what to do. Where is he? We're gonna bring you back with us. We're gonna bring you back with us, little wolf. But we're going to tie you up away from out... Wow, you got a deep voice. Mr. Pup, Mr. Wolf, you got a deep voice. Will you come with me, Wolf? Dagnabbit! I want to tame you so that we can have a wolf pack. I want my wolf pack. Ruff, ruff, right back at you. He's gonna go after the sheep. I know he is. Yep, there he goes. He went blood-eyed. That's why I've got him on the lead, so I can bring him with me, but I can tie him up somewhere a little bit away from my sheep. And stuff is already spawning. See, it is much harder now to judge when it's too dark to be out. Because now it's entirely based on the position of the sun, rather than the shade of the darkness. Which, I'll be honest, I don't like that. I liked being able to look at how dark it was and be sure that it was time to get to bed, you know? That made it easy for me. There. But yeah, I've realized now that I forgot to bring an allay. I was going to make sure that I had at least one allay with me when I traveled. And then I completely forgot to do that. Makes me feel kind of silly. Oh, I just realized this is a second kind of wolf. This is a different kind of wolf than the one that I already had. Sweet! He already likes me! He's already my friend! At least I think it's a different kind. Is he a different kind? I think he is. Oh, he is! He is definitely a different kind. Hey, come back here! Start of the wolf pack! The start of the wolf pack. Nice. Listen to him. Trying to make it clear he is the boss. Well, correction, little pup. I'm the boss. If anybody here is the boss, I'm the boss. You heel to me, pup. Yeah, see, that was the part about having parrots I did not like. They were constantly jabbering, constantly making noise based on mobs that they were detecting that I may not have been detecting. Drove me nuts. But I feel pretty confident that if we can light up the caves around our area, we won't have to worry about that anymore. Or we can put them in a high room in a build so that they're up out of the way of most mobs, most monsters, I mean, and won't feel compelled to mimic those particular creatures that they normally do. Still gotta find another cow. Still gotta find another cow. So that we know we've got all of the animals we need. Hey, another wolf! Why didn't I bring... I keep forgetting that wolves can spawn just about everywhere now. I seriously don't know of any biome where a wolf cannot spawn anymore. Oh, is that an ocelot? That's an ocelot! Hey! Come back here! Come back here! Come back! Come back! Gotcha! We're gonna tie you up near our base. We can say that we found an ocelot. And we'll have undeniable proof. Come on, Ozzy. Ozzy the Ocelot. Sounds like a video game character. Which is fitting for this channel. Hello, Union! Welcome back, my dude! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Look what we found. We found an Ocelot. And 2 parrots. I'm keeping my eyes open for the other kinds of parrots. Did I just see another parrot flying around? I can't be sure. That might have just been blue. Might have been bluey here. Yep, we found an Ocelot. I'm gonna tie him up by my base so that he's here. Come on! Oh, you little... No! Don't run away from me! I want you to stay! I want you to live with us! Come back here! Oh, he keeps going through the grass. He's making it difficult. Come on. XP? Oh, yeah, some kind of XP system on YouTube. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. But, hey, if you do, then cool. You know what? I think this tree here is going to stay, and I think this is where we're going to keep Ozzy Ocelot. I don't think he likes me very much. He keeps trying to run away from me. That's okay. We'll end up building him a pen at some point, and then he shouldn't have any problem with us after that. Whoop! I was not trying to pick you up. I was actually trying to get you to sit down so I can sit you over here with your buddy. Alright, so... Ooh. You know, I have an idea. I think I'm just going to call this one Blue Jay. I'm going to call him Blue Jay. This one I'm going to name Luigi. What else would you name a green parrot in Minecraft? And we are actually going to take some seeds with us, because again, I want to find the other kinds of parrots. I definitely want to find a red parrot. I want to find a red parrot and bring it home, so that we have Mario and Luigi. I want to pay homage to my one of my favorite game series of all time. I like to do that kind of stuff. Pay homage to the things I enjoy. Are those sheep? Yep, those are sheep. Brown sheep. I never watched that show, Union. I never watched that show. I know what show you're actually referring to. Which, you're close on the name. You're very close on the name. It's the same kind of principle in the name. It's actually regular. But, oh my gosh, we just tamed the wolf in one shot. Nice! Fortune favors. I like it. But I never saw the show. I just know about it. I know of it. So I will say that's not a bad idea per se, but I prefer to stick to naming things based on things that I know about, you know, that I actually know fairly well. So I'm going to stick with calling the red one Mario and our green one Luigi, and calling the blue one Blue Jay. Unless I come up with a different name that I like better. Now, if there are raccoons in this game, then I would call it Mordecai. And try to find a raccoon to call Rigby. Because then, hey, play into it. Why not? It'd be like the game was saying, do it. Now, seriously, can I please find a cow or a red parrot? I mean, I'm more interested in finding the cow, but I'll gladly find a parrot. Hey, if they do officially add raccoons, then, hey, That makes it so that I have to collect 2. At that point, I have to get 2. 1 to name Sly, 1 to name Rigby. If you don't know why one would get named Sly, it's another gaming homage. Red and Green Parrots being named Mario and Luigi, that's a gaming homage. Naming a raccoon Sly, that is showing a beloved homage to a game that helped get me through some tough times in my life. It's a game series that unfortunately hasn't seen a new installment in over 10 years, if I'm not much mistaken. It might not be as long as that, but it definitely hasn't seen one in 10 years, as far as I'm aware. And I really wish it would get another installment. People have been wanting it to get another installment. It was actually going to get a movie. It was going to have a movie. Oh, I already plan on naming one of the ones that I have found Techno. I'm naming one of our pigs Techno and the other one Wilma, because it's similar to Wilbur, but not putting another guy in there with Technoblade. Come on. I don't want to do that. That's my choice. Come on, cow. Alright, so we've got this big horn cow. We got a regular cow. We've got another wolf. But, yeah, when I say... Never played story mode, but if we get a third pig, I will name it Reuben, if that is a request. I will consider doing that. So yeah, see, we already have 2 pigs in here. Yeah, I guess we could have Reuben and Techno. That actually makes a bit of sense. 2 pigs that are important to some form of Minecraft lore and franchise. But we're definitely going to have a pig named Techno. And I still say that if it's not part of Vanilla already, they should make it part of Vanilla, that if you name a pig Technoblade, it automatically gets Techno's crown. Thank you for the little tidbit, Union. Thank you for that little tidbit. Now, seriously, can I please find the red parrot? I don't want to be without Mario! 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 Mario? Oh, Mario! Where did you go? Oh, Mario! I'll find you, I swear. Mario! Mario! Hey, they better not be saying no to me. I mean, come on. That wouldn't be right. That would not be right at all. Splish! Oh, wow, there's an underwater cavern down there, and it looks ominous. Oh, ominous. Ominous, 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 ominous. Very ominous. Very ominous. Let's see. Oh, hey, we found another green parrot. Another Luigi. Who is number 1 now? Luigi! Been there, done that, Union. It is frustrating, isn't it? Ooh, dark blue and red, Mario, and he loves us. Okay, dark blue. We got to give him another gaming name. It's a Mario and Sonic. He's even got the spiky to go with it. Come on, boys. Let's head home. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's only one other parrot color that we have not found yet. The gray. The gray parrot. The cockatiel. Which, I also have a name picked for if we find one of them. Murray. It is also a gaming reference to another game series that helped get me through some rough times. But it is a bit more vague than, say, Mario. So come on down, boys. No. Shadow wouldn't really work for a gray parrot. And I don't think the color quite fits with silver. The red parrot fits perfectly with Mario. Look at him. He's even got coloration around the face that almost matches with Mario perfectly. He's got yellow, like where Mario has those buttons on his overalls, and blue to represent the overalls themselves. Luigi, he's just a master of green. Come on. That was cool though earlier when we got that wolf with one bone. That was incredible. I was incredibly fortunate. We're gonna have an awesome wolf pack here. Hey, dinos! Glad you could make it, dude! Glad you could drop in. You sticking around, or are you not gonna be able to? I didn't need to go hunting for chickens. Why did I go hunting for chickens? I got brown eggs. I can hatch chickens. Good grief, doofus. Why you do the thing you do? Oh, nice. Awesome, dinos. Glad to have you. Unfortunately, I must ask you all to please excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. I need to refill my water. And I'm back. I am back and ready to continue. Alright, so let's take a look at what animals we've managed to get together. We've got Bunty, Babs, and Ginger. We got the sheep, which I don't have any name ideas for these guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the chat or the comments. We got Techno and Ruben. And we got the cows. I'm thinking one of them we're going to call Bessie. The other one for now we're going to call Bert. Cloud and Wool. Okay. Cloud, I actually like. I like that someone threw that in there, because that both fits with the currently white sheep, and it fits with my wanting to name some of these guys after gaming stuff. Like, over here we got the parrots, Mario, Luigi, Sonic, and Blue Jay. Again, if I come up with a different name for the light blue one, I will give him the different name. But I can't not name the red and green ones Mario and Luigi. And I couldn't have gotten one without going and looking for the other one. We got ourselves some wolves. We got Ozzy the Ocelot over here, who, again, does not seem to like me, because he keeps trying to get away from me. But I won't hold that against him. He's a very much wild ocelot. He don't know me very well yet. Once I give him some fish, which I will eventually do, he probably won't have any issue with me. He'll probably actually be okay with me being around him. He says, with overt optimism, uncertain if it will be as he hopes. But it'd be nice if it would be like that. Thanks, dinos. I like them too. It has been suggested that I name the light blue one Mordecai, but I've already decided that I'm not going to use that name unless Mojang adds raccoons. Because then we're going to end up catching a raccoon and it's going to get named Rigby. Yes, I have heard about that one, Union. I have heard about the wolf, Dennis. Yep. Luigi, Sonic, Blue Jay, and this one's Mario. Dinos. To make sure you know them all, just in case you were wondering. Can I please sleep already? It's already nighttime. Yeah, I stumbled upon the name Dennis from the as being part of the Minecraft movie. I don't know the details, but I know it's the name of a wolf in the movie. Yeah? Well, cool. That's cool, Union. Oh, hello. Yep, you did bring that up before, dinos. A ender bomb. Get wrecked. He did. He got wrecked. Hey, Ellison. Glad you can make it back, my friend. Yep. Marshmallow. I like Marshmallow. It's cool to have him just flying around. Although I might have to lure him up higher up the hill so that he will not be down here bumping into the ground. That can't be comfortable for those tentacles, or tendrils, or whatever you want to call them. I guess they're just tentacles, but I don't know. Oh, okay, Elson, okay. I see. So yeah, we've been figuring out some names for the animals. That's pretty cool. That's fun. I actually find that very fun. So yeah, I think we'll wait to call a wolf Dennis until we find a classic skin wolf, and then we'll name that one Dennis. For now, we'll just have to think on names for these other ones. That... I think that Enderman left this behind. I guess we have a gift of flint from the Enderman. Now I almost feel bad about having taken him down, but he was a potential threat. And what do we get? Let's go ahead and do a quick bamboo harvest, since I can see that the bamboo is growing very thick and tall. Dang, those sounds are so satisfying. So, I do realize now that I am going to have to go back to Oasis at some point and get... I'm going to have to go back there just to get an allay at some point. Which does not make me happy, but I refuse to be without at least one allay somewhere around my base. Even if I have to tie him off to keep him from following me when I don't want him following me, I want to have an allay nearby. What am I doing? The bamboo is going in this chest right now. Zip, 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 zip. Zip, 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 zip. I cannot wait for the copper golem. It'll make organization so much simpler. And I can set one up. I can set up a chain of them using copper chests at different farms in different locations. Make it so that they form a chain carrying items along a way to where I want them. Yes, indeed, McCheese. Interesting name. Welcome to you. Hope you enjoy the stream and the content of the channel, my friend. Again, very interesting choice of name. McCheese. Kinda making me a little hungry, I'm not gonna lie. Which is sad, because I already ate. And yet a name like that can make me hungry again. That's true, Union. That's true. We do. We of the Bedrock persuasion do indeed laugh in delight at the plight of the Java players who cannot bone meal sugarcane. But as someone who has played some Java, I also groan at the fact that Bedrock can do it and Java cannot. He certainly did. He certainly did. It's a good name, I'd say. It's funny, it's memorable, and it's somewhat unique. I certainly haven't seen anybody with a name like McCheese in a while. Similar names, sure, but I haven't seen one like that in a while. Alright, so we got Bert and Bessie, got Techno and Ruben, we got Cloud and Wool, or maybe for now I'll call one Cloud and one Fluff. Yeah, Cloud and Fluff. And we got our three chickens, Bunty, Babs, and Ginger. Fair enough on the dinos, fair enough. And then, of course, we got the parrots, which I've said their names repeatedly, but here we are again. Mario, Luigi, Sonic, and Blue Jay. We got a Jellycat, and we've got a bunch of wolves. And we already have a name in reserve for when we get a classic skin wolf, Dennis. I'd say that is a good session's bit of work, getting all these animals together. So, for now, my friends, I'm going to say that that's going to do it for this session. And I'm going to say thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content and ways to help support the channel. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And, of course, do not forget to smack the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. And with that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I am JGod01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds of virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!